Hi, Mr. Frost. This is Ben with Amtex Equipment, standing next to your customized Dragon 3D, along with the custom-made shelving water tower of 480 liter with the water box and fuel tank on top, and of course the triple hose reel in red color. We're going to be doing several different videos. I'm going to do these videos in high definition, but of course I'm going to make them as short as possible. Regardless of how many videos it takes, we're going to go over the whole system, not in one video because that creates confusion. One video we're going to show you what the machine is consist of. Next video we're going to show you what the features are on the Dragon, what changes we have done for the hot weather in Saudi Arabia. And the third video will show you how to take the machine apart prior to installation. And of course the final video, it will show you how to operate it. Now, as a quick orientation of this system, if you notice on the floor, we have designated the floor with a white tape. This is basically the image of the back of your Isuzu truck, which, as you provided for me, was 2 meters or 2,000 millimeters in width. And from here, from that corner, all the way to this corner right here, it's about 4,200 millimeters, which is about 4 meters and 20 centimeters. Again, the back section of this will be another 2 meters. Going back towards the back of the machine, this is where the back of your truck is. This is where you open up the back doors to get in. So let's say this would have been your truck, and an operator like me, let's say I'm almost about 6 feet tall, about 186 centimeters. I'm walking in here. This is how the entrance will be going into your truck. And of course the height area, the height of your truck, the Isuzu cargo bay is about 2 meters, which if I put this one directly on the ground, the top of your Isuzu truck will be here. That gives you a good 25 centimeter space for you to be able to do the fueling, gasoline fueling for the engine of the Dragon 3D. Now, to give you a quick review of this system, this is your entire main console. This is where the power is created, where the heat is generated, vacuum, suction, pump out pressures, and what have you. Everything on this machine, it is controlled from here. So if you look at this space right here, this is that 1,500 millimeter that you provide for me. This is where your door is going to be, the side door, where you're going to raise the door. And of course, having a 2 meter height, your door, if you notice, it was at 1,800 millimeter, which basically your side door will fold here. So your burner is going to have a good access towards the outside to exhaust the heat. Now, everything on this system, like I said, is controllable by the front end of this machine. Let's say if you need to do the fill up of your 480 liter water tank, the big tank, this is where you fill it from here. By connecting the water hose here, water travels through a hose, comes up here into the freshwater tank. And of course, in a freshwater tank right here, there is a float that prevents the water tank from overfilling. Now, to empty the water tank as you requested, we set up a dump valve here. I'm not going to open it right now because I have a good 350 liter water in there. But to remove the water is really simple. By connecting one of your vacuum hose here, you can guide it to anywhere by opening this valve. The water is going to start pouring out. Now, your 12 DC pump, which basically powers and pulls the water out of the 480 liter tank and give it to the machine, it is operational by here, by this switch right here. Which of course we're going to get to those in a later time. By turning the key on, if you back up the camera, you see your lights in the eyes start illuminating, showing you your vacuum gauge and pressure gauge. And of course you do have a low oil pressure light right here, which is on right now because the machine is not running. But you can control your freshwater pump from here, but turn it off and on without getting into the vehicle. So this is where you're gonna give water to the tank. And of course you do have another water inlet. This is where you're gonna use garden hose without using the freshwater tank. You connect the water here to turn the machine on. Now, again, let's go walk inside of your cargo bay of your Isuzu. Imagine this is the back. I'm walking in. It's an area I can move in. I designed your shelf here, which has got 4 tiers. You do have, you'll be able to put several different gallons of chemicals. Again, remember that your ceiling was about 2 meters, and you'll be able to put any kind of chemicals in different shelving. The bottom area, I've created an area for you so you'll be able to put your toolings, like let's say your tile and grout cleaning tool, you want anything that's fragile that might bang around when you're driving. You can have them nicely secure in here. And then going back in here, we created extra space because we wanted the water tank to be high to create to use the gravity to feed the machine. We created a little cabinet here that you'll be able to put more tooling, more stuff that you need to have secure inside. So now the center of your system is going to be empty for the operator to go in and out to do the services of the machine. This is your 300 feet hose reel, which is the largest one that we can put in. You do have a pressure hose reel, and of course you do have a garden hose reel. Now this one is your diesel tank. This is the one that powers your burner by putting diesel or kerosene in here. This is your main console again, which is operational by the key right here. This is your recovery tank. This is where the dirty water comes in. We're gonna get into the detail, how they operate, how they're supposed to be treated later. Now, as camera comes around, you'll be able to see the back of the machine. This area, you want it to be open. That way an operator, in case they need to do the cleanup of the water, the dirty tank filter box, they can simply just climb in here because you'll be able to simply move through here and go and get in here and do your cleanup of your tank or your filter box. Again, like I said, this was a short video. This is video number 1 I'm doing for you. I'm gonna make them as short as possible, as informative as possible. That way you'll be able to get to know your machine better. Okay, so I want to say goodbye for now, and I'll see you in the second video. Thank you.